3 watermelons to juice, but only one of them actually was good enough, I felt like, for juice quality. The other 2 just kind of seemed a little bit old. And I usually like can tell by like smelling them. Sorry if you can hear him licking the bowl. I gave him watermelon juice. He loves it so much. You love it. But what I was saying is, I feel like that's still good. 1 watermelon gave me 3 jars of juice. I haven't been juicing my watermelon in a while. I've kind of fallen off track. If you have been following my journey here on my channel for a while now, you would know that I pretty much have watermelon juice freshly like done myself every day for like, did it for 8 months straight almost. I just love watermelon juice. I couldn't live without it. It's what I wanted when I first woke up every single morning. I didn't want to start my day with anything else. And I guess because I was so like grind hard on that lifestyle for so long, I kind of just burnt out of juicing for a while. So I haven't had watermelon juice in like a couple months or so, I would say. I've been having my fruit first still in the morning. I always have like a nice smoothie, so it's easy on my digestion because it's already blended. So that's like another good alternative if you don't feel like juicing. But I definitely recommend juicing if you can, and eating it and drinking it first thing in the morning, because it makes such a big difference, and just feeling better in your quality of life is just so much better. And I can say that from experience. Fresh pressed juice, doing it yourself, is like regenerating to your cells in such an unbelievably amazing way. That's why I'm kind of showing you again how I do my juicing process, kind of, because not only has it been a minute, but I need to get back on it myself, and I just have not felt like juicing lately. I just haven't had that kind of a motivation. And not like it's like hard really at all, it's just a little bit more like time consuming. But it's no different than if you were to like meal prep or cook a meal. It's the same amount of time, it's the same kind of concept. You're just drinking a juice instead of like eating a meal. But this is like way better for you because it's not cooked and it's straight from a nice ripe watermelon. Well, as ripe as it can be anyway in the US. Obviously tons of other things in the world that you can juice as well, but watermelon is my favorite. I don't actually like to eat watermelon. I don't like the texture of watermelon, so that is why I juice it. And watermelon and melons in general are just extremely amazing and beneficial for your body. If you're not a melon person, maybe try juicing it and you might like it. And I've done honeydew in the past, which is my second favorite next to watermelon. So just kind of experiment and see what melon you like best. And I can also advise that if you are going to eat any type of melon, make sure you eat it alone and not with any other combined foods, because melon doesn't really know how to digest with other things, because it really does digest so fast in your body because it's a really simple carbohydrate and is feeding your cells very quickly. So if you mix other foods with it, I don't know like all the technical scientific background behind it, make sure you do that, otherwise your digestion is gonna be feeling a little funky. But also, speaking of digestion, another good reason why watermelon is so good and to drink juice first thing in the morning is it always makes me go to the bathroom like right away. And I feel like that's like such a good sign, because I mean, you want to be going to the bathroom like 2 or 3 times a day. I feel like that's just like a good indication that your body is moving and flowing. So yeah, that's my little watermelon spiel for the day. Yeah, I've just kind of been on my smoothie kick lately first thing in the morning, but I really want to try and get back to my fresh watermelon juice every day first thing in the morning, because I can actually physically and mentally tell a difference when I don't do that and have that kind of lifestyle eating habit in my life. We're doing what we can. My least favorite part of juicing is just like the mess that it makes. I think that's like kind of one of the reasons why I get turned off on it, because it makes a mess, but it's really not even that big of a deal. So I don't know, I just make it such a bigger deal in my head, and it's just really not. Certain things like that, you just gotta do it and then it's like over and done with, you know, like it's not a big deal. So now I think I'm gonna make my smoothie. It's just really simple 3 ingredient smoothie. The simpler the better. If you like chuck way too much shit in there, it's going to taste like a mumble jumble mess, and your body likes to be able to like taste things in depth, you know, like that's like why we enjoy eating, really, is because of the satisfaction on our taste buds. So like I said, if you're putting too much shit in there, your taste buds are like, what even is all this? I usually do 2 bananas, and then I fill it with orange juice, and then on top of that I do frozen peaches, and I have been loving that combination lately. And you're probably wondering, okay, you just juiced watermelon, why aren't you going to use that? And a good question. And that is because I don't like my watermelon juice until the next day when it's really cold, which it's actually more beneficial and more nutrient dense for you right now. So I mean, whatever. So I'll be having that tomorrow and not today. So we're just gonna stick to my usual smoothie for now. sponsored at all. I got this with my own money from Amazon, and I've been looking for a good blender for a while that's not super expensive, because I mean, I would love to have like those Vitamix blenders, and I will probably someday, but those can be like really pricey. So we're sticking to this bad boy. It had great reviews, and I can see why, because it works wonderfully. I'm so happy with it, and it was very affordable. I think it was right under $100. So this is the brand Home Geek, don't know how you say it. And then it comes with a really nice blender cup, really good size, just fits on there, so simple and nice like that. And then you have the little lid that just goes on the top, a really nice suction. It has a nice little hole opening here that you can undo. So it also comes with this little tamper stick, and then you can put this in there, and if you're having like a hard time like blending anything, or something's too frozen and you don't want to add any more liquid, this is perfect because it kind of just shoves everything around. I haven't had to use this yet, so that's a good sign that this blender works really well. But I like when blenders have the option of this little tamper stick thing. I don't know if that's what you call it, but that's what I'm calling it. I'm just saying, this blender has done me good, and I'm so happy with it. And while we're on the topic of like health kind of things, if you have been following my YouTube channel for a while, you would already know this, but for the new people, I went through like a fruit detox basically, and a lot of things in my body changed. I noticed a lot of things that I got rid of in my body from living a healthier lifestyle and just eating fruit, and one of those was body odor. We all have it, and we all don't like it. We all use deodorant. Well, let me tell you something. I have not used deodorant in over a year. I stopped using deodorant, which I believe was in like September 8th or 9th of 2019, I believe. And I lasted about 8 months on that. And something I noticed was when just eating fruit, I got rid of my body odor. And the reason you have body odor is from the foods you eat. If you're eating rotten, dead foods, your armpits are going to smell because you're decaying inside. But if you're eating alive, good foods for your body, then you will not have body odor. I mean, it's a good thing to have body odor if you're eating bad foods and everything, because that is a form of elimination. So all those toxins are coming out of your body, but in just a very unpleasant smelling way. But that's just how your body smells on the inside from the foods that you're eating. So if you don't want to have BO, you just have to change what you're eating, and you will no longer have it. Easier said than done, obviously, because it's not really realistic for everyone to just go straight on a fruit diet, because a lot of people don't believe in that lifestyle, and that's totally okay, because that journey is not meant for you. But if it is, you should totally experiment with it, and you will see for yourself that you will no longer have body odor if you switch your diet and only eat fruit, and don't eat dead foods like proteins that are really putrefactive in your body and make you smell. So, which is also why you have gas. When I was eating fruit and I would aka fart, which we all do it, they wouldn't smell, because I had nothing in my body for anything to smell, because I was just eating alive, good food for my body that it knew how to digest and get rid of and eliminate. So let me just tell you, that was absolutely amazing. It was so nice to never have to worry about putting deodorant on, or if I had to fluff or anything about it smelling. I mean, that's just real life. Like, people fart and it smells. And I never had to worry about that. So, I mean, I thought that was really cool and a really good benefit of that lifestyle. So I just kind of wanted to tell you about that, because what I do instead of deodorant, because now I'm not 100% on my fruit diet, so I have noticed a little bit of body odor coming back, which is not cool. I'm so like not happy about that, because it was so amazing not to have to even worry about that. I don't know, you just don't know till you experiment with it and that kind of lifestyle, how cool it really is, which I would love to get back to someday, but I'm just kind of like going with the flow and not being so hard on myself right now. So you might be asking, okay, you said you have a little bit of body odor now, what do you do? Well, let me tell you. Really simple and easy. So if you're still eating a lot of like proteins and stuff, you're probably not going to notice a difference too much with this. Like, it'll work to some degree, but not as well as if you eat a more fruit-based diet. I mean, it might work for everyone. Everyone's body odor is different, but I just find for me, if I'm still eating proteins that give your body that smell, I will still kind of smell a body odor-ish kind of smell. So I just want to put that out there, that even though I am saying this and it works for me, it might not work for you because of what you're eating. I don't know what that is, so it's going to differ for everyone. But I thought I would tell you this tip anyway, because it could totally still work for you. And I just don't like wearing deodorant and putting chemicals or anything that I wouldn't mind putting in my mouth under my arms, because if you're putting it on your body and you wouldn't put it in your mouth, think about that. Your skin is still absorbing it and it's going into your body as if you were eating it. So anything you put on your skin, it like all needs to be things that you wouldn't be afraid to put in your mouth. So if you're not okay with taking a piece of your deodorant and swallowing it and feeling okay with that, then you probably shouldn't be putting it under your arms. I mean, think about it. I just like to keep it really natural with everything. I'm just telling you that the lifestyle that you choose can change the outcome of a lot of things within your body. And I'm just saying that from experience because I have tested it on myself for 8 months straight almost. So I kind of know what works and doesn't work. But like I said, everyone's body is different, so everyone reacts differently. This is all it is that I put under my arms and it works great for me. This
beautiful fruit right here.
Lemons. I rub lemons under my arms every single day and it works wonderful for blocking out body odor, and I never have a smell. So I did it even when I was on fruit because it made me feel even fresher and I just liked the smell of lemon. But I noticed now that even when I do it and I have a little bit of body odor, this totally masks it and I can last all day with not smelling, but I'm also eating a lot of fruit throughout the day as well. And if you are an OG subscriber, you know that I already do this and rub lemon under my arms to smell better. So literally all I do is take the lemon and put it under my arm. And I just kind of like scrub it for a second just so it gets like all over under my arm. Okay, now we are fresh and
ready to take on my day.
This is like day, I washed my hair on, did I wash my hair on Tuesday? Yeah. This is like day 3 and I feel like it's already looking like, I need to get my hair redone. I'm like freezing now from that smoothie I had, so I just threw on this really warm turtleneck. It's a smaller owned business in California and the brand is Sophie and Haley. Probably one of my favorite turtlenecks I've ever owned because it's so freaking soft and cozy. And I just have on my Miss Lola sweatpants that I like. They're just like a waffle print kind of style. And I do have a discount code with Miss Lola. It is just Katie30, I think. So if you want anything from there, you can use that code. And then I have on these super cute slippers that I just got. These are from Target. They were $15. I pretty much wear them all the time now. I'm such a slipper person. I wear slippers all the time. I don't know. It's just like a cute and cozy slipper, like pretty generic, I know. But if you're a slipper person, like I am.
These are not.
So let's love on the dog a little bit more.
Because he's perfect. I don't want to do anything else all day but love you.
This dog does not get enough love, let me tell you. That's obviously a joke. He gets love all the freaking time. I got a distiller for Christmas and it's almost the end of January here and I haven't messed with it yet. And I'm really actually excited about this because I always just drink distilled water and I buy distilled water jugs all the time and drink out of them. That's the only water I drink. And it doesn't like have any effects on your body like negative or positive. It just is like neutral. So, I mean, it's cool to be able to distill my water myself. So my mom got me these jars to go along with this distiller that my brother got me because I can keep them in a glass container and drink my water from this. So we'll see how much this makes and how easy it is. I keep putting it off doing this. Like I said, I don't know what my deal has been lately with this unmotivating aura around me. As of this week, it needs to go. We need to kick this to the curb. And the only one who could change that is me. So I just need to like change the outcome, change how I'm thinking, and I'm the only one who has that power. So, you know, we're going to get after it. I am so not okay with this hair, so I'm sorry you have to look at this as well because I just... Is it really that bad? Why does my hair look this bad? This is what I'm talking about. This negative aura lately. I don't know what it is.
I'm over it.
I also am sitting in the lounge room, which I haven't talked about in a while in a vlog on here. I mean, it's cute. It's coming together. I actually just ordered a electric fireplace to put on this wall right here to make this room even cozier. And I know we want to get a couch still in here, and I want to get a mirror for this corner. I don't want this chair here. It's gonna be a mirror there. And then we got a new plant in here. This is what she looks like. Cute little aloe plant. This is the wall that we're going to put a couch over there, some kind of cute couch. Probably like a gray color to match the rug that we got from Wayfair. Really pretty rug. Love this one. And then over there is where I was talking about we're gonna put the electric fireplace. I feel like that'll be a really cutesy kind of vibe in here. So I'm gonna open these jars. These are actually a lot bigger than I thought they were gonna be. So there's 2 of those bad boys in there. So that kind of will be nice for storing and keeping my water in a glass little jar like this. So now we'll open this contraption. So this is the DC House water distillation. What it looks like. I mean, it looks fairly easy. So this is the bottom, and this is the top, I think. What the heck is all this? How the heck does this go? This is supposed to go on. I'm just assembling the handle of the jar that the water is gonna be in. I don't know why it just didn't come with the handle already on it. That doesn't really make sense to me. It's kind of like an odd thing to do, but I mean, this was easy enough once I read the directions. Why is there 2? I don't get this pot. Okay, so I think I have this thing figured out. Well, I cleaned it anyway, and now I just need to put it back together and then fill the inside of this compartment with water up until here. On the inside here it says full, so I'm going to fill that up with just tap water from the sink, and this part will then go on top of it, and this is the thing that like steams it off the water. I don't know, it's like steam distillation, you know, distilled water. I don't know, something kind of contraption in here does that with the fan on top, and then this collects the water that comes out of this machine right through here, and then the water that I can drink will be in here. Then I will pour it into those big glass mason jars I showed you earlier that were 1 gallon. We're gonna give this a go. I don't know how long this is gonna take, so I'm just gonna stay by it and kind of monitor what's going on. Okay, so I've just filled it up to the full line. So we got it all lined up correctly, and now there's just the on and off button in the back, and then the button in the front that I think I have to press. So it definitely sounds on. I think I've done all I can, and now we just wait. How long is it supposed to be heating up for? Now I'm just snacking on some apples, baked apples with cinnamon and honey. I'm just eating this while I'm waiting for the distiller to hopefully start working. So far, no movement. I've been having the worst cramps today. It kind of started last night, and I definitely felt it in my sleep. So it made sleeping in itself pretty uncomfortable. Well, that's not fun. Also, I have some blackberries setting out over there right now because I think I'm going to try to make a vegan blackberry cobbler. I haven't made blackberry cobbler in years, nor have I just ate it in years, but for some reason I have been craving it lately. This feels hot now. Like before it didn't feel hot at all, so maybe it just takes a long time for this to really heat up and steam. Y'all, I think I hear it working. Oh my gosh, there it is. It's going. So after about 20 minutes, it finally started trickling some water. So I guess it just takes that long for it to heat up and kind of steam. So while my water is still distilling,
Okay.
let's make some vegan blackberry cobbler because we're eating so healthy here. But this is what I've been craving, so you know, I'm just gonna make it. So I'll leave the recipe in the description box below if you like want to make it too. By the Pioneer Woman, so everything she makes is just dandy. So I got my pan and I greased it already. So, and I preheated the oven to 350. Now I just need to combine the sugar and the flour. 1 cup of flour, and she goes. And 1 1/4 cups of sugar. Wow.
This is just screaming health.
1 healthy dose of sugar, and then we'll just add like 1/4. 1 1/4. And I don't have self-rising flour, so I have to make it myself. So I have to do 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of salt to that. All right, now we got our self-rising flour. Mix it all together. Very professional, I know. And then we stir in the milk, but we're gonna use almond milk. 1 cup of milk. Milk, how do you say it? I don't know. And we're gonna stir that and then add melted butter, which this has been setting out, so it's melted enough. And we need 1/2 stick, so we're just gonna eye whatever I think 1/2 stick of this would be. Are you one of those people that you have to like scrape out every last morsel in the bowl, or do you not care? Because I'm one of those people. Distribute the berries throughout the top and then sprinkle 1/4 cup of sugar over the top. Oh shit, I already put that in. Oh, I already messed up. 1 cup and 1/4 of sugar in there already. I didn't save the 1/4 cup of sugar to sprinkle on top. So we're not gonna do that part because the sugar is already in there and I ain't had no more sugar. Then we bake for 50 minutes. So now I need to rinse the berries. Now we're just going to distribute the berries. And this is more berries. This is just the second carton. I have 3, but I feel like I might only need 2. I don't want it to be too overwhelming, you know, as I continue to add more. Okay, that looks pretty good. That's pretty blackberried out. Blackberried out. That reminds me of the BlackBerry phones. Never had one. I had the Nextel walkie-talkie though. In she goes. That was very simple to make, might I say. Now I'm just really regretting the fact that I don't have vegan vanilla ice cream, and it might be worth it to go to the store to get some. Is it worth it? Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. So I just got a package in from the brand 𝙊𝙃𝙃𝙀𝙍. On Instagram, it's just at @𝙊𝙃Clothing. So I started unboxing this and I realized I should probably be showing you. So I got this really cute knitted little jumper. It's just in a really pretty cream color. And it feels nice and thick and a little bit heavier, so this is perfect for this time of year. And then something else in here too. It's in like a bubble wrap. Oh, I think this was sunglasses, I believe. Oh, and I have a little hair clip. Oh, this is so cute. I wear them in my hair all the time, obviously. So this is a really cute designed one. Wow. These are stunning. These also match the sweater you're on right now. I like how flat they are on the side, you know? But the color is stunning. I love them. So I feel like these two colors look great together and I can't wait to style these. These are so pretty together. Thank you to 𝙊𝙃𝙃𝙃 for gifting me these items. I absolutely love them. So as I was mentioning earlier in this vlog, we ordered an electric fireplace for this wall right here, and the heater portion of it just came. It might be easier if I slide it out. Oh, that's nice and pretty. This is like the heat power, how big you want the flame. Feels like a nice little heater one, and then it's gonna be like a nice big and white frame around it. It goes up kind of high. So hopefully it's really cute. Hoping for the best. I'm surprised, like I said, we got the heater part of this so quick. Slowly but surely, the room will finally be coming together. So I think the blackberry tumbler that I was showing earlier is almost done. I just have to like sprinkle the sugar on top of it and let it bake for another 10 minutes so it gets like really golden. So let's go do that.
So would that be enough water for you in one day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does a gallon, so I don't drink a gallon in a day.
I mean, that's just the thing you gotta do is do it at night.
Right. Which I know now.
A lot of contraptions complicated.
Hey, I didn't buy this one.
All our camera and film stuff.
Just trying to spice up your life.
Uh-huh.
This looks good. Very good.
Get Willie in there.
He won't come over here.
Put your fork up like you're gonna give him a bite and he'll come over there.
Reminds me of something that would, you'd probably eat it like Cracker Barrel or something.
Oh.
You know how they have those kind of stuff? Hot. Oh, there you go. He's gotten all kinds of goodies today. He got watermelon juice.
Oh.
And he got fresh baked apples.
Oh.
And now he's got fresh baked blackberry cobbler. Billy, you're gonna eat the plate. So it is much later, but this finally finished distilling. This took about almost 4 hours to fill up this whole thing. So, I mean, I feel like that definitely takes a long time. So now for reference, I know to do it the night before so it's ready the next day and I can clean it and everything after that. That's kind of like the update on how the distiller worked. I mean, it worked great. It just took a long time. Like, I didn't realize it was actually going to take that long, which is, I mean, not a big deal. Like I said, I can do it the night before because now I know.